So I've got a point to ponder. Do people in 2026 care less about music than they did in, say, 1996 or 1986? This all kind of comes from a position of the way that we used to think about music, the way we would curate these great Case Logic, carriers of CDs, and how we had LPs back in the day. And I know vinyl has kind of made a resurgence, and for some people never went away. But I feel like there was something really special about going to a record store, buying a CD, buying a cassette tape, whatever it was, and, opening it up, reading the liner notes, wanting to know everything about what went into making the album. Sometimes there was cool insights into the gear that was used. You could read the lyrics, kind of just understand some of the behind the scenes of what went into making these records back then. And now, because we don't consume music that way, because really everybody streams music, there isn't really that connection to the process of making music anymore. It's almost become just a commodity. There's so much of it out there that I don't think we get as excited. It's so easy to access music where, in the old days we just couldn't wait for that next release from our favorite band because we just really wanted to dig into it. I remember listening with headphones and really wanting to dissect the songs and just listening over and over, and it was like an event. And I really miss that in a lot of ways. And I feel like music has become maybe less important overall. I'm not saying to everybody. I mean, music is my life. It matters to me more than almost anything. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But I mean, overall, is it less important because there's more things to occupy people's time, as social media has kind of dominated people's, mind, and they're always scrolling on their phones, and they're always, watching YouTube, which, you're watching this video and I'm glad you are. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that now. But are people more interested in a lot of other things? Are they, on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? Are they doing other things that are more interesting to them than music? And has music kind of become more just like a background thing that is behind the scenes in things that we're doing? Or is it just, music that people use to create reels, Or do people still really value new music and want to hear new music and seek it out and really connect with the new releases and the new material that's coming out from their favorite artists? So where do you stand on this? How do you feel about music today? Do you feel like it's still as relevant and as important as ever? Or do you feel like maybe with everything else going on, it's kind of lost its significance to some extent? So comment below, let me know. I'd really love to hear what you think.